listens so good, he listens so strong, and he tells us what he thinks and he tells us what he knows. It's just a playlist, it's time to kick on. It's time to pick the music, pick the song. He listens so good, he listens so strong, and he tells us what he thinks and he tells us what he knows. Song. He listens so good, he listens so strong, and he tells us what he thinks and he tells us what he knows. It's just a playlist, it's time to kick on. It's time to pick the music, pick that song. He listens so good and he listens so strong, and he tells us what he thinks and he tells us what he knows. Baby girl.
Hi, mate.
Morning. How are you?
Yeah, you are.
Morning, Steve.
Morning, David. How are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
Not bad. I've got a cold, but it could be COVID. It's on the edge of maybe COVID, so I'm not too sure.
Have you tested?
Well, I've got a test here that I did, but I'm not really sure how to read the results.
Are you taking a piss at me?
Or maybe you could help me.
Have you got a test there?
No, I'm totally taking the piss out of you. Sorry. I thought.
Well played.
I got really hot then.
Yeah.
Well, I've prepared a
I
joke.
think you've always been hot.
Cool. All right, mate.
Should be on Mock the Week. Time for my
I couldn't
COVID
not.
gag.
No.
No.
Well, I am ill, though. I am ill.
Yeah. That's what I said. Oh, you got me again.
No, genuinely, though.
2 out of 2, Steve. 2 out of 2.
I did laugh.
God.
That was very funny.
Oh, I've got it, Steve. Thank you.
Oh, nice one. Cool.
So I haven't heard these.
Ah, okay. Well, that's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do you want to hear them? Do you want to do this? Get in the booth as well?
Do you want to come in the booth?
No, I want to focus on you listening.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, David,
Yeah.
I saw the clip of you going, I don't buy into his nodding thing.
All right, I've got to be honest. Someone put on Patreon, I don't buy into it either.
Oh, that's because you put it on there, though. They wouldn't have said it. They wouldn't have gone out of nowhere. I don't buy Joe's nodding thing.
I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
In the moment.
It's just so...
There's a little yeah from you, Steve. Are you not sure about my nodding either?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to comment on that. I just love how attuned it seems to be to your...
It's fucking nodding is what it is. There's absolutely nothing to it. Fucking, I don't buy into it.
Did you, Joe, did you listen to tunes while you were doing the half marathon?
No. I don't understand people doing that because there's it's a sort of an event, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess you just
you want to be in the room, yeah. I was watching it for about half an hour.
You watched the half, did you?
I did, yeah, a bit. Yeah, I had a couple of friends who were in it, and I thought I'd show my face. I didn't see anyone I knew.
Didn't see me. I didn't see you.
I didn't see you, and I thought if I do see you, I wonder if you've got headphones on. Maybe he's got.
Maybe I was listening
maybe he's got Joe's playlist on.
No, I haven't gone back to the list.
You haven't even listened to Joe's playlist, have you?
No. Never mind.
Fuck,
it will happen. It's there. It's there, available when he wants.
Why?
I don't know. Jesus Christ. The level of... I don't know.
Hang on a minute.
You finish your sandwich, David.
Finish your sandwich.
Steve's picking songs. You listen to him. You go, I like that. It's all disingenuous. I don't believe a word that when you come out the booth, you don't give a shit about any of it.
Hold on, I kind of forgot that you're listing all the ones that I like. I sort of forgot that.
Yeah, there's your Joe's playlist, which is the actual one, but there's also another one called Joe's playlist on Spotify, which you're not going to listen to.
Well, I will because
I don't think you've liked one song that Steve's bought, even the ones that he said you have.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think you have. I think you have. I think you can't deny the love.
If you hear something, you go, oh, I want to listen to that.
What do you mean?
The moment hasn't come.
I am. Where is the playlist anyway? How do I get to it?
What, your playlist?
Yeah, the one with all the ones that I've got on.
It's on Spotify, I think, but you maybe
I don't have
search.
Spotify, but
all right. Well, you've got your own playlist.
Yeah, but I can click on your link. So, can you send me the link of Joe's playlist now? And I just want to have a look what's made it through.
Yeah, totally.
Raspberry Panda licorice.
Lovely.
Licorice at mid-morning.
I was just about to say, just right for 11s.
No, very, very wrong for 11s.
I'll have to send it.
It says Coke Zero Brecking.
Yeah,
boy.
I was knew that was coming. Look, empty bottles, already gone through it. Fucking whatever.
Okay. Right, can I say, Joe, you've got to say, this is, I feel like it's got to be a song. When you come out, you've got to say, I am absolutely listening to this again.
Okay, so we change.
Not just, oh yeah, it was all right. Yeah, quite enjoyed it. No,
but right. Steve, can you send me the list of you that I've made it through? Because
just the ones that have made it through.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm not interested in the other ones. That's fair enough, isn't it?
I've got one that's got all of the songs that have.
I thought the whole point was the ones that get through get on the list, and then.
Here we go. Joe's playlist. Oh no, because that includes all of the songs.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I haven't listened.
Okay. Well, I'll make one and I'll send it to you. I won't do it now because it'll take me a while. But
no, okay. But I will, and I will. I'll put them into my, my one.
Yeah,
Joe, there's a button.
I haven't pressed record on.
Joe, there's a button on the side of the booth. If you see that blue button, if you press it, you'll hear Roachford's voice.
I was feeling the same thing seeing you, mate.
Oh, that's good.
Brilliant.
There you go. Good, isn't it? That booth does loads of things.
There's 3 or 4 buttons. Does he say different things on each one?
Yeah. There's the cuddly toys, the green triangle button.
Oh, yeah, press that one.
There you go.
That is good, isn't it? I'm going to
get that?
It's good,
this
isn't it?
is all. So you've had someone come in and add that?
I just haven't told you about all the buttons before.
I've noticed that before. I'll press some of the other ones later.
Yeah.
And that lever there, if you pull it up, is Frankie Howard.
Show's only been on 30 seconds. He's slipping them in, isn't he?
Oh, God, it is.
Okay. Good luck, James.
This booth has so many bits and bobs that we'll try out over the next few months, won't we?
Yeah.
It's really quite formidable.
Yeah.
Thanks for finding this booth for us, Steve.
Pleasure.
Do all producers have?
I've got one as well. I've got one in my studio.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Yeah, that was the prototype.
Is this the one you don't use anymore? This is your spare.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Cool.
I figured it's just get out of the studio, get out of the way, really, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, I've got room in my office over that. It's in the corner. Right.
So you've brought 3 songs in, Steve, for Joe's.
Well, I'm clicking on the list.
That's the idea. Wow. Yeah. I've got 3 songs. I've got
Joe?
3 bangers.
Yep. Am I going into the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So Joe's just entering the booth.
So, hold on.
The one that is second.
Okay.
So what is the first song?
The first song on the list for today is called Fucking Wizadry by Self-Esteem.
Okay. Fucking Wizardry by Self-Esteem.
Yeah. Have you heard of Self-Esteem?
Do you know what? I don't think I have. I've got to have a little listen as well, I think.
She's so good. Yeah, it was quite hard. Again, the search for songs was extremely limited by the fact that the song needs to get going in 50 seconds. So
yeah,
it's quite tricky. But this one does get going. She's got loads of great songs, though.
Do you know what? I think he might like it.
Yep. I mean, do
you know what? He won't like it, but he'll say he'll like it. No, he'll like it, but he just won't ever listen to it again.
Hi.
Hello.
I saw who it was, and I've met her.
Oh, that's cool. That makes it slightly awkward.
Yeah.
Where did you meet her?
On Buzzcock. Never mind the Buzzcocks. Well, it is Self-Esteem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you would have be aware of her stuff or not, because she's kind of...
Well, I only because like she's everywhere now, isn't she? She's like really.
Is she on Heart FM? I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
she's not. She's not actually.
That's what I think when I choose a song. Is that going to be on Heart FM yet?
Yeah, that wouldn't be on Heart FM. Okay, I have to be truthful, don't I? Even though she's really nice, very nice
It's
lady.
not about her. We know she's nice.
Okay.
And very talented. Amazing live show.
Thoughts?
Okay. Fuck. I didn't get the tingle that I get when
the tingle. We need the tingle.
when I hear something.
What did you think?
Right, honestly, I was just going, this is okay, but I didn't get excited. It didn't annoy me or anything. I was like, okay, but I didn't get the tingle. I genuinely get a tingle when something. I go, oh, fucking hell!
I wish I hadn't changed this one the last minute this morning. I had 3 other songs. I had a different song, and I was like,
"Of hers?"
Wouldn't have made any
no,
difference.
just a different
Wouldn't have
artist.
made any difference, Steve.
Different artist.
No difference.
No, well, of course it make a difference. It's a different song.
What was the last new song you heard that gave you the tingle?
Like new as
my
in
worry, you're very 80s, 90s.
I am, yeah. I haven't heard anything like. Do you mean a song that's come out recently?
Yeah.
What's that one? I can't think of anything. There's a girl that's quite young who is Nina Cherry's daughter did a song I liked. Is that making anything to anyone?
Well, I've heard of Nina Cherry.
But her daughter.
Cool. No, I'll have to have a
got a
listen.
song which I liked, which is about.
I thought I'd choose something contemporary, something that's kind of out. But yeah, she is obviously doing the rounds on panel shows. So
I listened to a bit of that, Joe, and I just thought, just the whole beat, this mute, the sounds of the instrument. I just thought it would totally alienate you. And you'd go, it's modern. I don't understand the sort of time of the beat. And
it did sound a bit odd, like kind of a tiny second before, like a bit before.
I thought it was quite similar to the Sedan Archives track.
Yeah, and he didn't like that. He said he did
like that.
No, he said he did. He's never listened to it again.
Well, hold on. I haven't lied on this at all. You can't say I'm going with tingle. It should be called Tingle or Not.
The Tingle Booth.
The Tingle Booth. Because if it gives me a tingle, then... And some songs give me a little, like a, oh.
But you haven't gone back to the Tingle songs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. Well,
I put that.
But then I'll hear it again. And
I'll put that on my list of criteria now when I'm listening to songs.
Will I tingle?
Tingle.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard. It's super hard.
Just put Toto in one of it and he'll go, yeah, I like that.
Well, you say that.
Which is good.
I'm also aware that it's like a TV show, like there's a familiarity to it. So I like, you go, oh, it's nice to hear that song again. I'm aware I'm sort of stuck in that loop. So I do try and open my mind, especially on here, to it.
Yeah.
But that didn't make me, like, if I heard it, like I was somewhere the other day and I heard some music, I stopped and I Shazammed it because I heard it somewhere.
What was that?
Toto.
I don't know, Shazam didn't work, so I don't know what it was. Oh. But I was like, okay, so I'm not a closed.
Yeah.
I'm not
closed
exactly.
off. You're not closed off. But when you're in Dorothy Perkins, you might hear something.
Do you know what? It was a It was a shopping centre.
Go on.
It was a shopping centre.
You mentioned that you've been listening to Lily Allen, like one Lily Allen song.
Yeah, I haven't gone into the others.
Right?
That's mental, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I was thinking. Well, I actually went and listened to that album that song's on, and I've been going down a bit of Lily Allen thing.
It was really a bit like that. It was a bit like
that. I thought, you know what? I've got a good chance of getting a song on Joe's playlist if it's another good female artist who's got good lyrics and a good crew. But it just wasn't. It just wasn't done. It just didn't do it for you.
It's a magic spice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Joe, is fucking Wizadry by Self-Esteem
going
to go
fucking Wizadry
onto Joe's playlist? Or is it not going to go onto Joe's playlist?
I'm sorry, it's not going on the playlist. Sorry, Self-Esteem.
It's
I always
okay.
feel like musicians, if they're listening, go, yes.
Do you know what? I hope so, because I'd hate for them to go, oh, but then I'm like, who the fuck am I? I haven't got.
Well,
Like,
for what it's worth, I think she's great, and the production's great on her music.
It's
and her
important
live
that you
show's
like them.
Really, like the live show is insane. So if anyone's listening who doesn't know Self-Esteem, turns out she's a lot more well known than I realised. To be honest with you, so
oh, really? Well,
you know,
Steve,
I
it's good.
still figured she was a bit under the radar.
Oh,
but
really?
she-
Well, I think if I've seen her about, then probably not.
Yeah, well, that's cool though. That's good. I'm glad.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry,
good, yeah.
Self-Esteem. You're very nice.
So the second song, if you'd like to enter the tingle booth,
Can I press one of the buttons on the way
you can
in?
press the Roachford green triangle button if you want. There you go.
What a nice man Roachford was.
Yeah, he's lovely.
Okay.
Right, he's in the booth. What's this song? What's this song?
This song is called Rollercoaster,
Yeah,
and it's by Bleachers.
Roller Coaster by Bleachers.
And I've chosen it kind of with the fact that Joe likes his 80s, big 80s kind of sound.
Okay.
Because that's very much a bit of a throwback to what they're doing in their music. It's all kind of big tunes and like quite a bit like Bruce Springsteen, maybe, like big stuff.
Okay.
So I thought I'd go for that because it's just gonna, I don't know what I'm talking about. You never know with Joe. And it gets.
I'm listening to it at the moment as well.
Are you? Okay, cool. He's Bleachers.
I love
is a band.
listening while he's listening. I love knowing that what he's listening to.
So Bleachers is Jack Antonoff's band, and Jack Antonoff is like one of the biggest producers in the world. You know, working with he's working with everyone. Taylor Swift, the 1975, St. Vincent, Florence and the Machine. Anyway,
What are you talking about? I heard
Joe's here. He's left the booth.
back.
Okay, right. I'll tell you what I thought, and this isn't. I'm not trying to be whatever. When the first half of it, I imagined for some reason it reminded me of like the video would be someone running down the beach pulling a kite. I got that vision in my head.
Not you though.
No, like the video.
Is that a
would be
good
like,
vision or a bad vision?
don't know. I just felt like that's what it would be because I like from some memory of something else. So someone.
That's actually what happens in the music video for this song. It's amazing that you.
If it was, that would be.
So
be.
that image in your head is neither good nor bad. It just is.
Yeah, it was just like nice, but that's what popped in my head. Like the video would be some.
I feel like that image annoyed you.
It did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Why?
want to say. Because it didn't. I was just like, well, that's what's going on there, rather than
Quite a lot of associations going on when you hear music, isn't there?
Yeah,
kind of, you hear the music and then you build up a picture in your mind of the situation and
yeah.
be. And then if you don't like that situation, then you're like, no.
Yeah, that's not good, is it? Well, I don't know. It's just what happens.
It's not good or bad. It's just.
And then the second
exactly.
bit sounded like Hanson,
Okay,
but like
Umbot.
well, just it sounded like that. It sounded. Is this from like the late 90s?
It's not actually. It's quite recent.
Oh, because it sounds like there was a time where there's a lot. Have you haven't heard it? Have you, David?
Well, I just listened while you were listening, which was lovely to listen and watch you, knowing what you're listening to.
Okay. Cause, there's a bit where it goes, and they were singing a certain way. What is that? How would you describe that?
I'm not sure what.
It's like
Anthemic.
It's grungy. Grungy? That was like a 90s thing. Sounded like a grunge band, the second half. So first bit on the beach with a kite, second bit grungy.
Okay.
Three lads in T-shirts. And
They do wear T-shirts.
three lads in T-shirts and jeans and skateboarders.
Grungy? I'm listening to it now.
I can't hear that myself.
I can't hear grunge at all.
Okay, well, that's what I heard.
Yeah. I can't imagine a kite, to be honest, either. So
No,
think,
fair enough. But that can I listen? Can I go back in and have a little see if it goes anywhere?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something different. I'm going to jump a minute.
Okay.
well, like this.
Okay, I'm going to jump a minute and see if it.
So this is like quite anthemic, driving music, isn't it? So I was thinking, grungy.
No, I don't hear grunge at all.
It's quite jangly.
Yeah.
Quite epic.
No, it doesn't.
Exit in the booth.
Like that. And they're who's Emma Watson's husband? What's his band? They sound like them.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Is it Emma Watson? Emma the presenter? Yeah, Emma.
Oh, you've got me. You've got me. I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
I can't remember the name of the Emma Willis. Sorry, Emma Willis' husband. What's his
Fucking
band?
hell. I hope you're still listening, everyone.
Matt Willis, who is in Busted. Sound like Busted.
Whoa. Okay. All right. So I like this, but I hate Busted and I hate Hanson. It's quite interesting.
Oh. Well, this I'm not trying to
I'll
be
figure
like.
that out.
I'm really not trying to be funny or anything like that. That's what I'm not trying to be diversive or anything. That's what it sounded like to me.
All right.
And I'm aware that's probably because I'm a fuck. Like,
Did it feel a bit like teen guitar pop?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think in a way, you've nailed that definitely. Whereas I think
I nailed it, man.
yeah.
We nailed it.
And I think I was hoping that the energy of it again would win you over, but you
I
just
thought it might win him over,
the
actually.
kite image and the grunge thing.
It just got
It's hard
louder.
to
It didn't
back from that.
it didn't give me a
Were you into grunge?
no, not at all. I actually don't think Bop's a bad song, but like I don't think it's a bad song. Well, it gets Mickey taken, but I think it's probably quite catchy.
What's that?
Yeah, it's catchy.
You've got to put a for that.
It's catchy. But
Yeah,
it's-
it is catchy. I mean, maybe,
Oh, the chicken in the air, stick a picture up your nose. That's catchy.
maybe I should put some.
it is catchy.
Yeah,
I played that in the car to the boys yesterday. Buy a jumbo jet and then bury all your clothes.
Well, they impress you knew all the lyrics.
They loved it. What's
Yeah.
a jumbo jet? It's a plane. And pretend
that-
your
I had that on
name
vinyl.
is Keith.
I don't 7-inch, so
What's the B-side? You never met a nice South African. That was, you can't say that now. There's loads of them.
the 80s, different times.
Oh, well. So,
Okay, so
I feel like the problem with this, I found a flaw in it. I'm sort of giving away whether I like it or not before whether it's pretty obvious these last two, whether they're going in.
yeah, it
That's very
doesn't
true.
matter.
We have had some maybes though, haven't we, actually, in the past? These just haven't been that
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
and I'm learning
Information.
to not be so affected by your answers.
Were you before? Were you affected before? Did you come away?
I had a little cry.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not really.
So, is Rollercoaster by Bleachers going to go on to
Rollercoaster by
Joe's?
Bleaches. Never.
Going to go on to Joe's playlist, or is it not going to go on to Joe's playlist?
I'm afraid, lads and lasses, it's not going on my
Not
playlist.
going on. It's not going on.
Cool. I think it feels like this is the worst week, doesn't it?
I
I'll
mean,
be
it's not,
honest,
it's
you
not
need-
going well. It's not
No,
going well.
like
That
yeah.
surprised me, though, Steve. I thought Joe would like that. Don't know why.
Why did you think I'd like that one?
Because it was what's the
Energy?
word? No, it was inoffensive, or it could be seen as inoffensive.
Right. Okay, so gettable.
But maybe the inoffensive nature of it offended you.
I think it was that. I think it was like I'd rather be offended.
Yeah.
Gotta put
Go
that
down in
down.
a blaze of glory, I think, is
Yeah.
what I think I'm looking
Yeah.
at more.
Oh God,
Yeah.
there's no chance the next song's gonna.
You're gonna tie yourself up in knots over this, aren't you, Steve?
Can I change the third song? Can I change the third song?
Oh, really?
Can I?
Oh, well, can
What
you
does
have
the
a
Tingle Booth think of that?
Why don't we have one lined up in case this one goes badly? Because we said last time,
Well,
Steve
yeah,
could have
I'll have one for you. I've got
Okay.
one for you. I've got one for
Okay,
you.
so-
If you don't get this, I've got one for you.
I'm not I'm not confident now, but there we go. Never mind. It's going to be what it's going to
Shall I
be.
go into the booth? Shall I go into the
Yeah,
booth?
yeah. Okay, so Joe's entering the booth. What's your song?
This is a blast from the past. This is a song called "Never There" by Cake.
Okay,
It's a nice song. It's a nice, fun song. It's got a nice groove.
Yeah.
You know, it's very. I mean, now he's said he wants to be offended. I'm like, oh God, it's not going to. It's not going to offend me.
I wouldn't overthink it. You tie yourself up in knots with this guy.
It's literally. It's all about what image it gets in his head, isn't it? So I can't imagine. I like Cake. Cake are a good band. They're fun. And if someone doesn't like Cake, it's like, what? How?
Again,
So
it will
simple
annoy him.
and like, do you reckon?
I've just listened. It'll annoy him.
Oh,
I could just hear there's something about it. It'll annoy him.
What, the sound of it?
Yeah, what is it that'll annoy him?
I don't want him to be annoyed by Cake. I mean, but I do get, you know,
He's
it is what it
exiting.
is. It is what it is.
Okay, can I throw this back to you? David, have you heard it?
I didn't know it. I've just listened to a bit.
Okay, what do you think I think of it?
It'll annoy you.
So, reasoning?
Because it's doing something that regular pop music isn't doing.
Okay, so how confident? Like, and I'm not trying to trick. I was going to ask this before even I heard of it because I was like, I'm going to go into this one and see if Dave, because you tend to be right on.
No, there is a bit of me. It goes. It's sort of it's upbeat, bit quirky, and you might go, oh, I like this. I can run to this. I can run up to
100%
Dyke Road to this.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But I think it's too quirky for you.
Okay, and Steve, you wanted to bail out of this one, right?
I just started to think about when you said you want to be offended, and it's a bit kind of like I've chosen Cake because I find they're just hard to not like because it's cool music, you know. It's inoffensive.
Okay.
Not doing anything particularly out there. They're nice guys. Their lyric, it's sort of.
Before I answer, can I go back into the booth and just listen to a bit more?
Absolutely, you can.
Absolutely.
So you're going back into the booth.
And
Quickly
it's
bash one of the buttons on the way in.
There you go. There you go. It's the Luther Vandross button. You just press in.
Okay, I'm just going to play it from where I got to.
You might get into the trumpet solo. That might throw him. Maybe the vocals actually, because they're kind of sung in bits of the song.
If he says he likes this, I'll be amazed. I feel like he'll be doing it to keep you happy, Steve.
I know. Well, I know that there's going to be people listening to this podcast who are Cake fans, and they're going to be like, "Yeah, this is good. Cake's good." So it is what it is.
Please be honest. I know you will be honest.
Okay, it got a little bit weirder there. Like weird. The point I clicked on it there for 49 seconds was where it got weirder, which was interesting and more challenging, I would say. But I really like it.
Nah.
And
No, you don't.
I do. And it's
No, you
fuck you. I like it because I want to play the start. It's the I can't hold on, I've got to quickly going to explain.
Going back into the booth to work out why he likes it.
The telephone bit.
Sometimes you don't have to explain why you like something, you know? You just like it. You get a tingle.
Yeah.
Down, 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 down. That bit. Dun, dun,
That's the riff.
That's the hook. Is it the hook? What you call it the hook?
That's the
I
riff,
really
the
like
riff
that.
of the bass line riff that it's underpinning the song, essentially.
Oh, okay, yeah. didn't sort of whatever else they did round it, I would have been all right with because I really like that. That gave me a tingle. That.
What about the way he's singing?
Yeah, I would have preferred it if he hadn't sung like that. But the hook bit.
What about the way he's singing? Because you're going to have to deal with that throughout the 3 or 4 minutes. Are you going to be listening to this?
He sings half the song and he talks half the song, doesn't he? So
this has got to be a song that you're going to go back.
I know.
I
haven't made the decision whether I'm going to. But
oh, this is lovely for the show.
No, yeah. Well, I hadn't done it. The hook thing is really good. That I can't repeat it, but however it goes, that's kind of like, oh, that's great. And then as I sort of saying, like the stuff around it felt less important to me because I was like still enjoying that bit. But now the voice thing, not ideal, but it's generally gave me a tingle.
Brilliant.
That bit.
Well,
so it's
I'm happy with that.
It's my favourite of the three. So
remember,
far.
For this to go on the playlist,
I know.
this is something.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I hadn't thought of it like that, and it's. Let's be fair, it's hard to get on the playlist, agree?
It is. That's the beauty of it.
Well, as I'm realising.
Yeah.
But
okay, I'm gonna
when you find one that goes on the playlist,
it's a banger.
What a wonderful victory for Steve.
I'm gonna be honest, it's really I need to have another listen.
You could put it on and take it off, just saying.
That seems risky.
Getting desperate now.
I'm going to have to go in the booth one more time. Sorry.
Yeah, but what a celebration, Steve, when you get one on the playlist.
And if it's Cake, that's a victory for Cake, really. You know, they're fully independent band from America who've got a cult following. So if I can do something for Cake, I'll do it. You know, I feel loyal fan of that band.
Yeah.
So let's get Joe on side with Cake.
Yeah.
They have many, many, many great songs. I actually chose that one because of the riffy thing, the drum beat and the riff.
I'm imagining running now.
Shouting through the booth there, through the thick glass of the booth.
I'm running past the car.
I've actually put a treadmill in the booth as well.
Going up the road. I'm waiting at the lights. Decision made.
Can I say something, Joe?
Yeah.
It's got to be a real special tingle song to get on your playlist.
Yeah.
So if there is a party that's going, do you know what? It bugs me. That bit bugs me. Or
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But
so
I have
for
made
you to
decision.
put one on the playlist it'll be a wonderful moment when you really
I've made a decision.
This is huge.
But you're also affecting my decision. But you could have been. No, you could have been affecting my decision.
I could come back and say you can't have a playlist of 100% tingles. Surely you need to have.
Yeah, but you can though.
I think you do have to have 100% tingles.
100% tingle playlist.
Okay,
rename the playlist that then.
100% tingle is absolutely what it should be called.
Imagine that you got 35 tingle songs.
Yeah,
Woo!
Honestly, I'd imagine how fast I'd run to the top of that.
I'm going to make a tingle playlist of my own now. I've realised.
Yeah, because there are lots of songs you go, I like that, but it's not a tingle.
No,
not a
you know what? You're right. It's a tingle, but I had made my decision anyway.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So, this is nice. This is Never There by Cake going to go onto Joe's playlist, or is it not going to go onto Joe's tingle playlist?
Never There by Cake is a very, very good song, but it will not be going on my playlist.
So controversial.
It's so close to being a tingle, but
got David.
Do you know what? It was the second half. If it had been the first 50 seconds on repeat, it would have got there. Honestly, the first 50 seconds, I'm like tingle, 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 and then songs have to go somewhere. Went somewhere.
Yeah, I think that this has made this a special series now to get onto the tingle playlist.
Yeah, I almost need to go back and make sure that the others are tingles. But that was honestly first 50 seconds. I was having the time of my life, loving it. Stopped it, and I was like, "This is going in." And I was like, hold on, I need to go back in. I think I've accidentally got the 50-second point where songs sort of change gear or whatever. And I was like,
a lot of songs do change gear at about a minute. It's very formulaic,
Yeah.
They'll kick off.
And I went, all right, I need to go and see the second half. the second half didn't quite match the first half. But
It's sort of the same in that song. Anyway, Cake, they're never there.
Okay.
It's a great song.
They
great
got
band.
close.
When you send these links to Joe, does he know the names?
I see it, but I try not to read it. You know what I mean? I kind of
Okay.
I do that.
That's
but,
good. That's good.
But Self-Esteem, I know her album cover, so because I've seen it somewhere, so I knew it was her.
Maybe if a song makes me tingle, I should put on the considerations list.
Yeah, nothing made it on the tingle list.
No.
Do you know what? I'm gonna listen to some songs, try and get them to give me. If they give me the tingle, that's going to be the criteria for.
I don't think that's going to work. Though.
I've got a pop song tingle. If you don't get any on,
for next time.
Play to you, I'm sure you're going to like it.
Okay.
But Steve might get.
I always feel quite low at the end of these.
Well, don't worry about it.
I do.
I prepared some music news and notable albums to mention.
Okay,
only because,
this is lovely.
Only
Can we
because
have a little sting
feel...
here, James, for the news section?
Steve Baker's Music News.
When we first talked about me coming on the pod, it was a bit of music reviews and a bit of news and stuff. So outside of trying to get songs on Joe's playlist, maybe that'll be
that guy Ross on Good Morning Britain, who's always in Hollywood. They go to him in front of the Hollywood sign.
And it's definitely inspired by Joe the TV reviewer. It's got to be the original reviewer.
Okay.
So some news
great.
that I found out. This is just stuff I've just found out recently, but so Dolly Parton is working with Slipknot.
Wow.
Slipknot are heavy metal, aren't they?
They're like a death metal, thrash, new metal kind of band.
That's weird.
And they're in
one of them got in touch with me on Instagram. They really like Brian and Charles.
Oh wow!
Slipknot.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's amazing. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Wow, one of the biggest bands ever. So they're working on.
I completely made that up. I might have made it up. What? No, something happened to do with Slipknot. Anyway, carry on.
Maybe
slag me off.
That's news.
Slipknot hate me. That's
They're actually really soft, sensitive guys who love comedy. Dark comedy.
Oh, blimey, O'Reilly.
And I don't know if you already know about Sea Change Festival, David.
Yeah, that's down here, isn't it?
In Totnes, yeah. So I was I really want to go because
do you know
it's
the
like a
record
lovely
shop
festival.
down here?
I think I've heard of it. Yeah, is it still Bella Union?
Yeah, maybe.
Because they put the festival on kind of.
Have they got something to do with Metronomy?
Oh, I don't know.
Because he's from Totnes.
I'm not too sure. I know there's a connection to Bella Union, the label, and Simon, who runs that label, is Brighton based. But it's basically it takes over the whole of Totnes. It looks like a weekend of really good music. And really,
when is that? It's Drift Records. In Totnes.
It's end of May, 26th, 27th, and 28th of May. Called Sea Change Weekender with Bill Ryder Jones, Lone Lady, Django, Deptford Northern Soul Club. So yeah, I'm thinking of maybe popping down. I've got a friend who lives in Ashburton who's makes music too, so I might
literally just round the corner from me.
Ah, brilliant! Yeah,
lives in Ashburton, does he?
Yeah. And he's a musician.
Very nice too.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's a lovely part of town, lovely part of the world. So that's some news there. I thought I'd recommend that to you as a way of, something to do with the kids in summer. Maybe go and check out some gigs and stuff.
And
I'm going to see.
Damon Albarn did a gig in the pub in Totnes, and I think Sea Change had something to do with that, and the Barrel House maybe. Anyway,
amazing. Yeah. So that Barrel House looks like a great venue. Sam, my friend Sam Walker played there as well with Dan Clark, both locals. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, that looks like a really good weekend.
You digress, and Joe's smirking.
I'm not smirking.
Yeah, you are.
I can't do fucking anything.
Nod. Smirking or not?
I can't nod. I can't sit. Can't look.
I will clip it if you were definitely not smirking. There's no reason to clip it.
I was just thinking how much I was drifting off.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
And I was trying to stay engaged.
Stay in it. Stay with us. Stay with us.
It's just like you could be saying anything. You could have the Barrel Club
on the radio. You got your own show. Steve comes on. You're drifting off.
Love it. I love it.
You're smirking at him.
No, I wasn't smirking at him.
Flipping hell.
I was just thinking, fucking hell, this is the kind of stuff, you know, like on radio, I don't know, whatever, radio
Probably six music.
Radio 6, whatever music, when that's on in the background, I have the same thing because they're talking about a band I haven't heard of.
But I guess this would be like someone coming on and going, "So Only Fools and Horses reunion down at Margate."
Yeah, exactly.
Mickey
And
Pearce is going to be there. And
Yeah,
you're like,
exactly.
"Oh, Mickey Pearce is going to be there,
Yeah,
is he?"
yeah.
And, yeah.
If you've never watched it, you'd be going, fucking Mickey Pearce. Who the fuck's Mickey Pearce? Why? Oh, Mickey Pearce. Oh, Mickey. Oh, right.
Or you might just be, or you might go, "Oh, this sounds interesting."
You would not be saying that sounds interesting if you've got no idea what Only Fools and Horses and Mickey Pearce is. You would not.
Do you want something more Brighton orientated then?
Yeah,
Rather
yeah.
than
absolutely.
something like down in the West Country.
Yeah, and if it's got Mickey Pearce in it, even better.
Yeah, well, so Mickey Pearce is actually playing a gig this Sunday
With Lily Allen.
with Lily Allen.
It's going to be
Lily
absolute
Allen's
shite.
Lily Allen's doing one song that I like.
Playing
over
your
and over.
favourite song over and over again, yeah, for an hour. I'm going to go and see an artist called Rosie Plain, who I think is lovely and brilliant. So she's playing at the Hope and Ruin on Sunday night in Brighton.
The
I
what?
wanted to drop that in the conversation.
The Hope and
Hope
what?
and Ruin.
Hope and Ruin, yeah, on Queen's Road.
Oh, there. Is that just down from the train station?
Yeah, it's down Queen's
Yeah.
Road, yeah. Good,
Yeah, yeah.
great venue.
Steve, you must go and watch loads of live music in Brighton.
I'm trying to go to more. Yeah, I feel like I do, but I'm trying to go to more stuff that I don't know, or like more local stuff, because I feel
You're
like
Joe. You like Joe in that way.
it's like a lot of stuff. I go to quite weird.
I'm just worried about not fucking smirking, is what I'm worried about now.
Were you or were you not smirking?
No, I don't think I was smirking. I think I was.
If you were had a gun to your head,
no, I
knowing
don't.
that they can review this clip,
I was
were you?
so.
or-
I was so in my own head. Like I was so in my own head.
I think music news was a bad idea for Joe, who doesn't give a shit about music.
Like you two went off on one, and it meant nothing to me. So I
A
was
music review show for someone who doesn't give a shit about music is perfect. Utterly perfect.
it turns out the news section switches me off. That's all I found out.
I'm just trying to prove my worth.
That's great because I'm switched on.
Yeah, David's fine with it. And to be fair, it's your area as well. You were talking about Ashburton, which is near you, and I don't
Well, I
know.
only stayed on that for 2 seconds.
Yeah, sorry, Joe.
No, it's
Go
all
on.
right. You're talking about the Barrel Club. I heard that. And
The Barrel
then-
House.
Well, you hardly woke up for the Brighton gig, did you?
Like, where's that?
Which is
No,
a 2-minute walk from you.
I googled where the pub was, and then I always like knowing where something is in Brighton.
I thought you might have been there, but obviously not.
No,
Any more
mind.
news?
Anyone?
I put some. I made a list of some albums that came out that I really enjoyed that have
Oh, go on.
come out recently. The one is called a band. Actually, I don't know how you pronounce this. It's the Weave, Waeve, which is Graham Coxon and Rose Eleanor Dougall's new project. So Graham Coxon from Blur. It's a really great record they've made, which I think is worth
Yeah.
a listen.
Yeah.
Caroline Polachek. She's got an amazing album called Desire I Want to Turn Into You. Actually was going to put a song from that on the list, but I thought it'd be a bit too weird. And there's a new Gorillaz album, which is really good too, just in case anyone didn't realise.
I
But the
saw
main thing I
clip
liked about that
of it.
was there was actually a documentary on YouTube, Damien kind of showing you around his studio.
I
and-
saw a
I
bit
saw
of
that. I
yeah,
saw
it's
that.
great.
I
And he's
saw a
moving
bit of
down to.
Yeah.
I think he's moving down to your neck of the woods.
Yeah, he is.
Let's-
Yeah, he's
let's
got.
bang on about that, shall we?
Yeah, he's going to be 20 minutes away. So
Everyone's 20
he'll be
minutes
coming
away.
on the pod.
He's great. I love Damon. He's one of my favourites.
Have you met
So
him?
yeah, me no.
Who have you met?
I'd be scared to meet Damon. I wouldn't know what to say.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Say
I'm not
crunch,
scared.
crunch.
I'd clam up.
What's the bass guy? Alex. I met him.
Alex James.
Alex James.
Yeah,
He told me how much his suit cost.
brilliant.
Where'd you meet him?
He, at the BBC, he was doing something, we crossed paths, and he was talking to David O'Doherty. And
They
David,
know each other.
I think so. And then David
Right.
O'Doherty introduced me to him, and they were mid talking about suits. And I said, "Oh, I like your suit." And then he said how much it cost, but he said it in a way where he was sort of regretting that he wasn't saying that I can spend
No.
this money. He was going, "Fucking, I spent this on a suit."
Yeah.
when he did. He was
Yeah,
lovely,
it's
actually. I really liked him. And then I just kept thinking about how he had a cheese farm or something.
I'm going to go and see them actually in Wembley in July.
Who, Gorillas?
No, Blur.
Oh, Blur. We've got some Blur, potential Blur news, haven't we?
That is very exciting.
Have we?
No.
No, I don't.
I sent it to you.
What did you send to me? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, sorry, yes. Fucking hell, yeah.
Right. Should
We
I
can't
say
say
this?
no, we can't say that in case it doesn't happen.
Well, cut this out, James. Anywho.
Cool. Well, I just wanted to, talk about some music stuff that wasn't.
No, I like that. I like
getting
that
onto
little section.
Joe's playlist.
Sorry,
But yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
It's funny because when it's TV reviews, you're
Well, there we go.
feeding on any scrap.
I've got my theatre
TV rat comes out to play.
review
then-
section coming up.
Music. You just went off like a hedgehog under the shed.
Lying under some warm leaves for 10 minutes.
I like that idea. You just go and have a little nap.
Yeah, you should. When you two start talking, you hear a little rustling noise. James put a rustling noise.
Under some warm leaves.
Fucking, I'm so sorry, Steve. It's me, not you. It's
I'm
me.
over it. But I do really like your justifications and how you explain stuff. It's quite an eye opener.
It's honest.
I'm
Oh,
trying.
yeah, exactly,
I just go into this going, I've got to be truthful. That's all I can do. I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really hard, though.
it is.
Well, it's
hard,
rare
it is
to
hard.
get a tingle song.
Yeah.
In
I
anyone.
think,
I
do
don't
you know
know.
what?
Tingles in the first 50 seconds. I mean, we're getting more and more. It's getting harder.
But I think
It's getting
tingles happen straight away.
I think they do. I think tingles,
Do you
when a
think?
tingle comes. Yeah.
I think we've
Okay,
had a
all right,
massive
all right.
breakthrough today, though, with
Challenge
the
accepted.
concept is like it has to be tinglesome. to get
Yeah,
on.
just for the title of the playlist alone.
I was
Can,
thinking more for the.
Can Chatterbix listeners listen to the songs and comment whether they got tingles?
Yes, absolutely. I would love.
Because-
I'd love to know
But
the
then
the
take it
tingle
with a pinch
scale.
of salt.
We
because-
all get tingles for different reasons,
Yeah. You've read it. Everyone knows what a tingle is. It's rare. They come up once a year.
Yeah.
I don't think Cake is going to give anyone tingles, to be honest, but it's just a nice song, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to
It
go for
gave me
tingle.
a percentage of a tingle,
Okay,
and then it locked the tingle.
Maybe a
went.
tongle.
Tongle. It
Tongle.
gave me an
give
ingle.
me a tink. You got a tink.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
ting.
yeah.
A ting.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Right. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. I'm sorry
That's
for
okay.
not listening at the end. I'm so sorry.
Absolutely fine. No
I
worries.
was listening. And I'm going to go to that event.
Do you guys want me to prepare music news for the next time
Yes.
as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
Because
can
he's
go
got
on.
to go under the shed, hasn't he? to have a snooze.
Have a nice snooze. Me and David are going to talk music for a bit.
Jesus,
Cheers, Steve.
Have a
Cheers,
lovely
Dave.
time. Thank you. It's perked me right up.
Take
Yeah.
care, mate. Hope get
Cheers,
well soon.
mate.
And you.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.